Hey everybody, Morgan here with another hotel report. Is your hotel lying? I was at the Holiday Inn Express, Richmond, BC in May of 2023. This is going to be a doozy of a report. Keep your hat on for this. So much confusion. There is a Holiday Inn Express, Richmond. There's two properties similar. One is called Bridgeport, and the other one is called Riverport. Now, is that easy for someone from out of town to figure out that there's a difference? Probably not. No one said anything. But let's have a tour and see what the property looked like. Everybody, welcome to the Holiday Inn Express in Richmond, BC. About half hour from the airport. There's a view out the parking lot from the hotel. Big industrial area it looks like, huh? Anyway, here's the room. Nice big king-size bed. I don't see any weird stains on the bed skirt that I usually find. And we've got a big screen TV, microwave oven, and refrigerator. Even though there's a lot of lights in this room, it still seems a bit dark to me. I'm used to having the rooms well lit. Here's the bathroom. Again, kind of dark for a bathroom. Nice shower head. I am seeing some signs, though, of mildew in the grout. It's something that could be fixed very easily if they did some preventative maintenance. I mean, it's not serious yet, but it could well be soon. Along the door frame here, there's some orange mildew. Yeah. We have the usual Dove toiletries here. And that's it for the room. I'll show you the outside in the main lobby in a minute. This is the outside of the hotel. As you can see, there's a huge Cineplex Silver City here with IMAX. And there seems to be a lot of traffic around here. This is just in front of the hotel. I don't know what these big boxes are, but I am in the middle of nowhere. Really quite removed from Vancouver proper. There's the front of the hotel. And you can see just to the right the parking lot I showed you from the hotel window. Here's the front of the hotel property, just by the parking lot. You can see we're in a place called Riverport Entertainment and Business Park. There's a restaurant here, a couple of them. Looks like a water park. And there seems to be a lot of green in this area, which is kind of nice. But as I said, it is very remote to being anywhere close to anything. I did hear people talking that they were going on a cruise, so I imagine we're close to the ocean port from here. There's a side view of the hotel. It's very green. That I have to give them credit for. Well, I'm really disappointed, but it is my fault that I had a confusion about Holiday Inn Richmond Bridgeport and Riverport. So very easily confused. I ended up at the Bridgeport location. The front desk staff there said, "You're at the wrong place, but we'll call and they'll probably come and get you." And I said, "Great." So they were on the phone for, well, it must have rang 10 times. And they said, "I'm sorry, sir, but they're not answering their phone." So I ended up taking a cab from the Bridgeport location to the Riverport location. Cost me about $25. Not happy. So I arrived at the Riverport location. And as I was checking in, I said, the other property tried calling you so that you could come and pick me up. And she says to me, yeah, I heard the phone ring, but I was busy. And I just couldn't believe what I had just heard. Anyways, of course, the room wasn't ready. She said she'd contact housekeeping, which unfortunately I never heard that phone call. I was sitting right in the lobby waiting. And as I was sitting there, I overheard a conversation between the two front office people saying, I would have gone picking him up at the other location if I'd have known. And I thought, well, if you would answer your phone, you could have come and got me. So, as well as I was sitting there, within 5 minutes of me arriving, comes a family. Their room's ready. They go to the check-in and get their room right away. And I'm still sitting there like a lump. Still no communication that I heard of between the front desk staff and housekeeping. At that point, I really didn't care anymore. I'd had enough. I was sitting there waiting. I got to check in, and I ordered a shuttle for the next morning, and some more drama. So 9 a.m. the next morning comes, and I go to the desk and check out, and I sit down and wait for the shuttle. I see him arrive from the airport, and he heads to the breakfast room to have his breakfast. Never said anything, never said he was ready to go, nothing. I went to the desk staff after about 15 minutes and said, is the shuttle going at 9 a.m. like he's supposed to? It's now 9:20. And they told me again a big fat lie saying, oh, he was looking for you. Yet here he was sitting in the breakfast room. Well, I can't tell you how disappointed I was in this property. I mean, the staff were friendly, but insincere and liars at best. The property main areas were clean. The breakfast cafe had good food. The room was clean with minor housekeeping. The negatives, though, constant miscommunication and lies, easily confused with another property of a similar sounding location. The property was remote and inaccessible. The indifference by front desk staff was just intolerable. Would I stay here again? Not on your life, man. There is no way I would go back to this property. The customer service skills of these staff sucked big time. There is no way that I would spend my hard-earned money staying at this property and being stuck in a remote location, not close to anything, with a bunch of liars for staff. Have you guys stayed at this property? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you in the next review.